What up, y'all? Welcome back to the Kingdom, episode 34. I am Brian.
And I am Raul.
Here we go.
Co-host. Welcome back, you guys.
Yep. And if we sound a little off or look a little off, allergies are kicking in.
Allergies has came back, you guys. Full effect this morning, actually. I woke up sneezing like crazy.
Same. I was like trying to shower, and I sneezed and slipped and fell.
Or you sneezed and you farted?
Oh, damn. Nah, that hasn't happened.
I busted a couple of those. In public,
shit.
too.
In public, bro?
By mistake. But it happens.
Well, if you did it purposely, that would have been like, no, watch this.
Sorry.
But anyways, yeah. Mother's Day just passed by.
Yes.
And
shout out to all the mamas out there.
Happy Mother's Day to all of y'all. If we didn't tell you personally, sorry.
Literally.
But happy Mother's Day. Hopefully y'all had a great day.
Hopefully,
and for all the dads out there that are saying, "Oh,
it's coming up."
well, yeah, it's coming up. But you know how some people are like, "Oh, happy Mother's Day," and for the fathers, they're like, "Nah, it's the Mother's Day."
Yeah, no,
Let them enjoy their day.
Their day is coming. Now that Mother's Day has passed, now we get to start the pre-celebration.
Yeah. What's funny? I actually have this shirt on that says "Best Dad in the Galaxy."
Yeah, okay.
It's dark.
I have this shirt too to give Kieran a hint. I'm like,
father's coming out. That's your hit. You're just gonna walk around. That's funny. But yeah, what y'all do for Mother's Day?
So the day of, well, you know how like if you're Mexican, you have 2 Mother's Day, like technically.
Mm-hmm.
So the Mexican Mother's Day was on Saturday. So that day we just went over like your guys' house.
Yeah,
we had a whole barbecue kind of side moment there. Yeah, like their whole family showed up. It was a good time. Had a couple beers and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what's funny, we had those beers from, I forgot who told us about this, but the Fruit Force.
Yeah. Oh, those are really good.
I love those.
They're really good.
Yeah, they're good. They're strong, but they're good to the point where you don't taste that strongness, and you have just like a couple, and you're like, woo.
Yeah, because that same like percentage, like another beer, like you could taste alcohol, harsh, it's strong, and that one it goes down smoothly.
Yeah. So we did like a whole little barbecue, chilled, made some ceviche, some carne asada, rice, beans, all that.
The whole shebang.
Mm-hmm. And then I know for us, Sunday, the regular Mother's Day, I guess you could say.
Like the U.S. Mother's Day?
Yeah, I took Myra out, and we had some drinks and everything too.
Oh, nice. Oh, I saw that, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys went to a restaurant, huh?
Yeah.
Looked nice.
That's cool. We went to some place called Ay Mi Pa.
Oh, okay.
It's
the one right there on Tyler?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That's cool, yeah. How was it? It was good?
It's cool. I like the little vibe of it,
Is it kind of like the same vibe as the Mamá por Dios one?
I don't know.
Or, like a little different? I feel like...
You know what? I think Myra isn't... when we're eating, she was mentioning that place.
Yeah.
I think so, I guess.
I feel like it might be the same owner because
the names?
The name, yeah. Like they sound like they would be the same owner,
Yeah. But it's like that Mexican little vibe.
Yeah, the Mexican vibe, huh? But it's like the fancier Mexican vibe, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So it was cool though.
That's
nice.
cool. That's cool. That's
and
nice.
Then, had our little night.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the thing too. We went and we had Noah be babysat.
Oh, okay. Oh, how did that go?
It was good because in the morning we went and had a barbecue with my brother and my mom and all that. So then after that, we kind of just we're gonna go.
Walked away slowly.
Well, my mom went to her house and we were like, we'll go drop them off and then we'll head out for dinner or whatever. And honestly, I feel Noah's getting way better of being babysat because we were there and he was already kind of thriving, and we left, no cry, no nothing.
Oh, that's good.
He was peace out, y'all. Screw it.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah. Better for us. Have more little nights out,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then also for your mom, he gets.
She
gets time with Noah and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah,
she loves it. Every time she wants to babysit, or she'll be even when we took him back, she's like, "Oh, I miss him already."
Yeah.
Try to bring him around more times and blah blah.
Yeah, there's time when mom calls me so we gonna bring the girls. Oh shit, soon, mom. Don't worry.
Yeah. It's just more of slowly getting Noah to you want to go visit grandma because he's just so attached.
No, yeah, I mean that's good. Yeah, get him familiarized with your mom and stuff like that. And to be dropped off for nights out. I would, we noticed that recently we try to talk Spanish to Mia a lot, but but she talks to us back in English. But we noticed like recently, like she started picking up Spanish more, and that's because obviously when my mom or their mom babysits, like they only speak Spanish, So that's what she's catching on, which is good. That's what we want.
Well, and that too, because you know what? I feel if my mom babysits Noah more, at the moment, like if you guys know, like I try to teach Noah mainly Spanish. Like he does do English, but mainly I do like Spanish,
Yeah.
But if you guys know, like I'm a No Sabo kid.
Yeah.
So
it's like we know Spanish, but like not like super fluent like that. You know what I mean?
Well, that like say right now, Noah knows how to count from like 1 to like 4 or 5, like that, and then like he'll know several little things. But I know exactly everything he knows right now, so I can't teach him more.
Yeah.
So and it's just like okay, obviously like I know more Spanish, but like for me to teaching like him more like fluently and all that, it's harder.
Yeah.
So like my mom would be like perfect.
Yeah, and also I feel like with somebody else, they pay more attention to them. Like, wait, like what are you saying? And they actually concentrate. Because when we talk like Mia in Spanish, she's like, "No, Daddy, it's like this," and she says it in English. I'm like, "Oh God," and I'm like,
That's
"No,
funny.
but in Spanish you say it like
She's
this."
not correcting
and she's
you?
like, "No." Okay.
That's funny.
But with my mom and their mom, like they're kind of
Just paying attention, like oh,
or to speak all in Spanish. And my mom's like, "Yeah, can he say?" Like we talk to her back in English,
That's funny.
So on Sunday, we woke up and I made like a little brunch moment for Korean pancakes, some sausage and stuff like that.
I'm jealous of your grill, bro.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah,
you should get one. It's dope. Yeah,
we were thinking of it.
A little black stone moment. Yeah, I mean, it's bomb. I love it. Yeah, it makes it like super fast too.
I bet.
Bacon was done like in minutes. Sausage at the same time, all like in the same platter. Pancakes
and that like because I saw your guys' IG story.
Yeah,
and you were making like pancake like with that little.
Oh yeah. The
I don't know what
pancake thingy majigger. I don't know.
If you guys know the little pancake, like you make it into like a little cup thing. But at the bottom is like a funnel.
Yeah,
and it like you squeeze it and it releases like a certain amount, and then you release. And like it stops it,
and you get like the perfect pancake shape every time. Like nice. Okay, we
it's
do it by hand.
Circle.
It's all fucking like
it looks like an island or something.
Yeah.
But anyways, that thing is like iconic because it's a flat grill, so you could put everything.
Yeah,
on the one I have, like the grill, it's the bar one.
Oh, like that.
So you could really just cook burgers and hot dogs, asada, things like that, chicken. Yeah. So that like bacon strips.
Oh yeah, I mean
hash browns,
nice and crispy. Yeah.
Bro,
at the same time too.
Yeah.
Yes, we had that, and then I popped a bottle of champagne for her. A little mimosa moment. Oh, and then I got her some pan dulce with her coffee. And and that was our morning. And then at night, my family came over, and that's when we did the carne asada.
Nice.
Yeah.
In the pool, huh?
And we got in the pool for a little bit. Yeah, right. I mean, but it got a little chilly. It was like we got in later, like at almost 9 p.m.
But
more on the cold side, but it was fun though.
Yeah, but also that temperature's coming where like pool parties and all that.
Summer nights are coming. Yeah.
Even when we were barbecuing outside, I was just like, it feels like hot right now, but at night, it's gonna be like like okay weather.
Yeah,
where you're not like, ooh, it's cold out here. I need a sweater or anything. It's still like decent where you could just still be in shorts.
Like it's warm, but the sun's gone, but it's like warm.
Yeah,
so it's not beaming at you. Like you're not like constantly.
You're not hurting.
Sweating. Yeah, talking about the wheel.
All right, y'all. I don't know how far we're in this convo, but we totally forgot the wheel. Like usual, it just never fails.
Yeah, you guys. So we did take a few of your recommendations. Like we're still gonna update it more, you guys, because some of the suggestions were like to get to put this on or like do this, and some of the items we actually don't have at the moment, but we're gonna try our best.
We do not have like some of the things were like, oh, do a whole dress or anything, and I feel like you could definitely grab like something from Karina's or whatever, but that's just like a whole wardrobe change. I think we did it for that one episode of like being our wives.
Like it might come back for Halloween, guys, but
yeah, we'll
not during the summer. Like,
we'll bring back
some bathing suits.
Elizabeth in there, Snoop.
Yeah, he's my head.
He's my head. All right, y'all.
I saw a cool one. I want to add, like the chamoy pickle one. I'm gonna try that one.
Oh,
put that one in.
That would be fire. What is guess the scene?
Oh,
all right.
Sure, move that one.
All right, since I landed on it,
okay,
I'll have to act it out, and you guess what it is.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think of what movie though.
A lot of movies.
Yeah.
Is it like an old school movie or like a recent movie or?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of a good movie that like I feel you would know, because I wouldn't want to pick a movie that like you just are clueless.
Okay.
I want you to get this.
So just you, or like do I have to like do one too?
We could flip. Both? Like I'll do one, see if you could get it.
All right.
Then you do one, see if I get it.
Just do that. Yeah.
All right. Hold on. I'm trying to think real quick. I don't know a movie. I hate being put in the spot because like there's so many different movies.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of movies. Yeah, a lot of iconic scenes.
Nothing's coming to my mind. Okay, I just have to think of something now. Nothing. All right.
Before I should do this.
Unless you have a movie scene already. Nothing, huh? Blank. It's like you got so much like movie knowledge, but right now, blank.
Okay. I got one.
All right,
but I feel you're gonna know it right immediately.
Why?
You ready?
Is it that easy?
It's really easy.
Just go.
Yeah. Jack, I'll never let go.
Oh, bro,
I'll never let go.
Well, obviously we know what that is. I feel everyone right now would know. Oh yeah, that's like
which one is it?
Titanic.
It's the parody Titanic one.
Ah, shit. Okay. Oh man.
Have you seen those like TikToks? Where they debunk it, like that she had all the space in the world?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. But then they also say like it would still like
it would still be
unbalanced.
Because it's like it's a fucking
like it had enough space, but it's just not buoyant enough.
Yeah, so she thought about it, like, wait, if he gets up here, we're both gonna sink. Mm-hmm. So
she could have done that.
Yeah,
like fuck it,
we both go down.
But she was like, nah, I already got the diamond. Get the fuck out.
Literally.
Oh man, I don't know a fucking movie right now.
Dude.
Dude, I'm like thinking of like random shit.
I would say like, let me help you out, but I'm gonna know
for you to get it easier. No, oh my god, I'm trying to
think of the most recent movie.
How about this? Huh? No,
like a most recent movie you saw that Myra would put on repeat, no matter time of year.
Well, fucking. I was gonna say, so you want Hocus Pocus? No? Oh, I don't know, bro. Nothing's coming to my mind. I hate this shit. Okay.
What's your favorite movie of all time, and do that one? Because it has to be like a good movie.
No, you probably wouldn't even notice it.
Shit, which one is it?
Okay, I'm gonna say this part of a movie, and I know you won't get it because it's legit one of my favorite movies.
Yeah,
but I feel so many people. It's like an underrated movie and nobody really. But
okay, let me see.
All right, you know you're in the side. Yeah, you're in the side of the road. Yeah,
you're on the side of the road.
Yeah, it's some guy in a chair, and like a tsunami kind of just came in, and he's like in the middle of the road, and a guy with the truck pulls up. He's like, you know, you're on the side of the road. And he's like, yeah.
Oh, fuck no, I don't think I've seen that one.
The Iron Giant.
Okay. The cartoon one?
Yes. Oh. Have you seen that movie?
I've seen it, yeah.
I love that movie. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
I remember growing up, I watched it, I don't know how many freaking times.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
My brother, like, even knows that I watched it every day. But I loved it. It was the best movie to me.
Yeah. That was like your childhood movie that you would watch and repeat?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was iconic.
For me, I remember it was like around the Jimmy Neutron movie.
Jimmy Neutron.
I should watch that shit and repeat too.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, like the movie when they're like riding a roller coaster in space and shit. I always think that was like a
I don't think I've seen the movie. I remember the show.
Yeah. The show I remember too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the movie, like, I'll go to some theme park and like he makes every ride into a fucking rocket. And they're all flying through space like in like theme park things.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Maybe I have seen it, but I just don't remember.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, kind of going back to Mother's Day. Well, not really Mother's Day. Well, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to talk about this because
want to talk about Mother's Day?
Mama. No, but during Mother's Day, I was trying to post like some video or something with Myra because I even posted about my mom.
Yeah, okay.
And it was like, all right, cool, whatever, you know? But I wanted to post something, obviously, with Myra. So I even like put little like clips together.
Yeah.
And like a little sound over it.
Like a video and stuff, okay.
But Myra was like, oh, no, I don't like those videos. I don't know, she just didn't.
But when they came down to approval?
Yeah, the boss said no. And I was like, all right, like I'll just wait for like a picture later or something like that. But then the day just kept on passing by, and nothing happened. So I just want to ask you, do you need your wife's approval for certain things?
Oh, I mean, for something like that, where like a post where she's gonna come on it, yeah, like I'm like, what do you think about this? Like, oh no, I don't know, like, I don't like my makeup there or something like that. Like, okay. Next time then.
And sometimes next time it doesn't come by.
Yeah, I know. So yesterday, I was trying to post a picture too, and I told her, like, oh, I know we took pictures on Saturday. Send me one so I could post it. That never happened.
You're like, I'm still waiting for it.
Yeah.
And that, I feel like certain things, like say that, you know, like you guys all take pictures and like, oh, just drop me something that you like so I could post it. I'll do the exact same thing. Because I know she's going to pick that one picture that she likes. And then, you know, I'll just quickly post it. Or she'll even be like, oh, you took some pictures? I was like, yeah, I'm about to post it. And she'll like, no, send it to me. So I could just like edit it real quick for you. And like, I'll just airdrop it back.
Nice or something,
Yeah. And then I'm like, all right. But like, sometimes she gets busy and.
Yeah. No, okay. What was that too? I was like, I'll be that first snap. That one, perfect.
And that too, bro, because I feel that's another reason why like we have to get their approval. Because I'll say this, I suck on taking pictures.
Oh, same, yeah.
But I'm just like, oh, this was cool. Like I'll post it, whatever. Yeah. But she was like, wait, no, like, you know. Yeah. But they have that like that eye for things. And this is another
like that
reason.
Vision, huh? Like they have that vision for that picture, and and sometimes like you have it on selfie mode. Oh shit, sorry, you know, I took a picture of myself.
Well, that if I were to just take a picture of something, I instantly would be like, oh, boom, take a picture.
Yeah.
She was like, no, like clean the screen first, but like, what's the background? What, like, you know, there's just like everything to it. And this is another reason why they take like 1,000, because one is just not going to do it.
No, yeah.
But my thing is like, we took 1,000 pictures, you didn't even post one. So, you know, I'm just like, I don't.
Yeah, I feel like those pictures, like they just live on your phone for like ever. Like, if I have so much, like why is my storage so full? And then you go back, like, damn, this makes a lot of sense now.
Oh no, yeah. like I could go on my photos.
One scene, like 1,000 pictures.
I could go on my photos and I'm like scrolling, and then it hits like an area where like I know like, oh,
just we're trying to take pictures. And you start going faster.
And I'm like, all right, let me see until I see some different colors, like, you know. And then like boom, okay, I'll stop here and like keep scrolling. So it's definitely like approval for like pictures and stuff like that. And obviously, if you're gonna do like a post, it might not happen because the approval never gets approved.
You know what? And I sometimes like, let's say like it's rare, but like you get the nice snap, it's nice, perfect background, nice, like you clean the lens, but they don't like their makeup. Like, oh, I'm not gonna post that. I like my makeup that day. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, even me for like making that little video, I was like, oh, this is cool, you know. And that's another thing too. To me, it was like, oh, it's cool. I like it. I'm gonna post it. But for the girls, like I said, it has to be like aesthetically pleasing and all that.
Yeah.
And that's another reason why they take 1,000 pictures compared to like us just doing the 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Because say even that, like say we're going to take a picture somewhere and she's like, oh, I'm going to take a picture of Noah, and we're like at Disney or something, right? And she wants the castle in the background. Boom. It's like, I don't know how many pictures we're taking. And then finally she's like, okay, I'm cool. And I'm like, oh, let me take a picture with him too. And boom, she takes it, and I'm already putting Noah down and like walking, seeing what else we were gonna do. It's like, oh, I want to see it. I was like, oh, I'll see it right now. Like I didn't even like had to double check. Like it'll be fine, you know.
Literally, yeah.
So
how fast?
Yeah, but that's another reason why also their pictures come out really nice in comparison to ours. Where like
no pictures. I don't. I feel like I'm so like bad at posting sometimes that like
same.
I don't post anything sometimes on IG. I like to do more stories. I'm more of a stories type of. I guess that's why I don't even post like on Snapchat either. But I used to post a lot more on Snapchat before.
Yeah,
it's more of like that story vibe, you know.
Yeah, well, that's what I remember. Snapchat. I used to post legit like my daily life. Like I would wake up like stupid funny faces, like what's up, guys? Especially because filters. Like they'll make you look stupid and
I love the Snapchat filters.
They're funny.
They're funny.
Yeah. And see, shit like that. She was like, "Oh my god, why'd you post it?" It's like it was funny. You know? So I'll post like weird dumb shit like that. Yeah. And then throughout the day, whatever I'm doing, like say this, like iced coffee or something, I would have like snapped about it, you know? And I feel like I recently got a little into it again. Just this past days I kind of stopped. But like I feel most recently I've been posting a little bit more on Snapchat.
Good. Yeah.
And then some of those I'll save and some I'll post like on IG stories. Yeah. But I feel back in the day it was just like you just snap everything.
You know, yeah.
I feel everyone would just legit, like no matter what it was.
Random shit, huh, sometimes.
Yeah, bro. It's just I don't know. Different now.
Yeah.
Shit changed.
Yeah. We're still the same now.
Well, we try to. And that too, like even with like because like working out, I remember I would do like workouts like on Snapchat or
you did
all that shit. Yeah. And I feel it was different going to the gym and like snapping to like now you're at home and like just snapping. Like I don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was a different environment. So it felt
like at the gym, like you just like
posting like, just pulled up to 24-hour fitness and like
the outdoor with your pre-workout.
Yeah. So now it's just like still at home. What's up? Like nothing changed.
That with the bottle and some kids in the background.
I was about to work out, but now Noah's crying. Gotta stop. It's like it's harder.
Yeah. Working out is hard nowadays.
It is.
Yeah, I feel now like the time for me to work out is literally like fucking past midnight sometimes.
I've been okay. I remember you told me that, and I wanted to try to start getting into it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna work out, but by then I'm tired.
It's hard.
Like,
it's hard.
That bed looks more comfortable.
It's hard to dig deep at that time.
Yeah.
You know what I do?
Not work out.
No, I mean, well, I feel like 60% of the time I don't work out. Like I skip it.
But when you do,
when I do, I like to light it up, and that shit wakes me up.
Oh, yeah. See that?
Yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to work out.
Yeah. It gets you in the mood.
That's like my pre-workout. Yeah, because at those times I'm tired. Yeah, like my body's slouching. I feel like falling asleep.
Well, my pre-workout thingy was like coffee.
Coffee. Oh yeah,
but it was in the morning. Like I remember I would wake up and like coffee and like, ooh, okay, let me go, whatever, work out
shit
anything,
up real quick. Yeah,
yeah. And then I feel that just alone, like the coffee kind of wakes me up, and then working out obviously wakes you up even more. It just gets that blood flow.
Yeah, once you're in the
where I'm like, I'm good for the day, like you know. And it just got to a point like now where like I can't even go in there. But I have to.
Yeah, you know, when you wake up early though, like you're crashing early too. Like if you work like at 12, it's like fucking like 4 p.m. I'm ready to fall asleep.
Yeah, definitely. It's because you already used all your energy.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, literally. Yeah. Because sometimes I be chugging coffee like this is not doing anything anymore. Like I need something else.
I feel my body just got used to coffee too. I don't know if anybody else can relate to this, but I remember when I first started doing coffee. Like if you guys, I'm not sure when you guys started drinking coffee, but for me it was a little later in life. Where I felt that difference. Where like this wakes you up.
Yeah. I started in my 20s for sure too.
Okay.
I know my mom always saw me drink coffee, but I would just go and dip like the cookies in her coffee because I just think it tastes good. I just never drink like coffee
straight
like
up. Yeah. Because I know like Myra was saying, even my cousins, I remember they would drink coffee as like kids.
Yeah.
So I don't think they even remembered like when was that boost of like coffee, you know? So I felt that, especially when we were working at the warehouse. That's when I first was like, oh my God, coffee wakes me up.
That morning coffee, that shit was strong too.
Yeah. So I feel that was the big difference of like not doing coffee to like drinking coffee.
Yeah, to be introduced to it.
Now I feel like it does give me that like little boost randomly, but I feel my body's getting immune to it.
Yeah, kind of you burned it out like already.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. So it just, it's like kind of the same thing with like, I guess drinking and stuff like that. You build up your tolerance. So like my tolerance of coffee has gone up where
that's why I had to up it. Like before I used to do hot coffee, now like I need a stronger shit like cold brew, you know?
Yeah. Well, when we do like cold brew, like straight up just like nothing added to it, I'm just like, ooh, yeah. Like, you know, this is good.
It's good. How, yeah.
Yeah. And that's why, you know how you have that little cold brew maker thing? Like you leave overnight? I want to get one of those. I just haven't. I've been lagging on it. But I want to get one of those.
Yeah.
Because that's just so convenient. Like, you just have it left overnight, boom, in the morning.
Yeah, just right now, like, I was going to get something, like, fuck, I'm out.
Yeah. Well, that's the only thing you have to remember.
Yeah, you have to remember the night before, Because if you make it right now, it's not going to be ready till, like, 12 hours from now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's why you leave it overnight.
Yeah.
Like, say that. Like, after this podcast, since you're out, boom, empty it out, clean it out. Boom, for tomorrow morning, you'll be ready. You know? And that shit's fire.
You know what? Well, when you don't drink coffee, like, do you get headaches? I feel like there's time where I get headaches. Like why the fuck do I have a headache? And then Corinne told me it's because
caffeine.
You haven't drank coffee. Like,
yeah, shit. Bro. And you know what? I do feel that sometimes because I feel I'm not sure if anybody else can relate to this too, but I feel I do coffee like almost every day.
Yeah, same. Honestly.
So if I don't have it and say we just run out and whatever throughout the day, later on I do feel like, oh man, like I don't know,
like how like something like a
random little headache. Yeah, I just feel off, and I'll even tell myself like, oh, I didn't have the freaking coffee this morning.
Yeah,
you know, and I just think to myself, I'm like, oh, I just feel off because my energy's low or whatever. Because
your body knows how it's crazy.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think
coffee's addicting now.
It is.
Yeah,
it is, bro. And as much as it's like, I don't know. I feel like it helps me out.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, they say like if you drink black coffee, it's like it actually like has some benefits for sure.
Like straight coffee, like the cold brews.
Yeah, but if you mix it with milk and you start adding all these like sweeteners and stuff like that, it kind of like dilutes it, so it's not as like the most helpful. Yeah,
or beneficial.
Yeah, but if you do like straight black coffee with a little bit of sugar, that's probably like the best, supposedly.
Well, that too, because I like cold brews.
Yeah,
and also the sugars, you know how there's like different types of sugars and all that?
Yeah, like the
maybe just depending
pink
on like
pack, the yellow pack, the blue pack.
I don't know.
Or the regular sugar. I don't know. I didn't know Splenda.
Myra even got some like specific like sugar. I don't know from where, but it's like beneficial for you or something. I forgot.
Oh wait, is it the one that their mom has? Is like super light, like it don't weigh anything?
Yeah.
Like
it could be.
You're like, is this even sugar? Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like
it feels like almost like powder in a way.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it seems too light to be sugar.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I tried it once, but you had to put a lot more.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Like a big ass spoonful. I still can't taste it.
I don't know. But either way, I really like cold brews. I'm gonna get one of those little cold brew makers.
You should get it, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw one on the other store. I mean, like the other day at the store, like an instant cold brew maker. I'm like,
but like a machine one?
It was like a machine type, yeah, but I suppose that made cold brew instantly. I'm like, don't you have to like leave it overnight, you know?
Yeah, nah.
If it's a gimmick, trying to get you to buy it for those coffee addicts.
That, and then you'll probably get it, and it's not gonna taste the same.
It'll probably just be like water, like hardly mixed with the ground coffee.
I'd rather give it time and like do what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get one today.
Oh, you should get. Yeah, we got. I forgot what I got. I think Ross or like or TJ Maxx.
What's funny, our phone's heroes because I was talking about that shit, and out of nowhere on my TikTok, I started seeing the cold brew maker,
the first shit that popped up
ads, and I was like, y'all motherfuckers, my spy already knows what I want,
right?
But it's all good. I'll get one.
So, there's a rumor, and I was kidding. So apparently, do you use the Notes app or no on your phone? Well, first of all, do you have an iPhone? Yes, huh? Yeah.
Nope.
You have an Android?
I don't have any phone.
No.
When I need to call somebody, I look for a payphone in the streets.
Take out pen and paper. Hold up. The payphones.
Send it with the little dove. Nope.
You know what? I don't see payphones anymore. I feel like they're like removing all of them. I think
they removed them.
Yeah, they did, huh?
Yeah.
That's some bullshit. Like, why? What if you're stranded in the street or lost? You know?
Bro, I'm sorry to say this, but sometimes I'm driving in the streets
and your phone's dead?
I see people that live on the streets with a phone.
Yeah.
I don't know how convenient phones are nowadays.
I feel they're like super convenient nowadays.
Yeah, so everyone has it.
They probably have like the super old school one, but they still have a phone.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So going back to your phone, So how often do you use like your Notes app? Because apparently like girls use the Notes app to write down like all their tea and stuff like that to remember for later.
I feel I use it, but nothing like that. I feel like I use it very basically with like business wise, like anything to do with work stuff. I'll put down little notes to try to remember and like, okay, like I don't want to forget certain things, this and that, but whatever, you know? And then random shit. Like for the podcast, I'll write certain notes down, like things that I see throughout the week and like, we should talk about this. And then like, I feel it's just so random. Like groceries.
Yeah, like I was about to say like for sure like grocery list, business notes, like future ideas, like brainstorming. Yeah, just very straight, basic, like for like nothing crazy, like no tea, nothing like that. Yeah.
At least for us.
At least for us, you guys. Yeah. What do you guys use your notes for, you guys?
For real.
Let us know down below in the comment section. What do you guys use your notes app for?
Are you guys afraid for someone to see your guys' notes apps?
Yeah, because I know you can lock certain notes.
Oh,
like it lets you lock it.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so you can't just open it. Like, you need a passcode to view that note.
Does it show it?
No, what shows it as like it's like the title of it, but it's locked.
Oh
yeah.
For anybody out there, go through someone's notes app and y'all see a little lock. Be like, yo, open this up.
Yeah. So
why is that locked?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So I heard that. That when you go through your girl's phone, don't actually go through her messages to go through her notes.
Ooh.
Sorry, girls.
Ooh. All the girls right now probably just lowering their volume like, you didn't hear shit.
More notes.
Right?
Let me see yours.
For real. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Same.
I didn't know you could lock it.
Oh, no, you can, yeah.
That's funny. How do you lock it?
Just because obviously like I use it and sometimes some important, because I have my notes app like shared through all my computers, and I have some like computers at the workhouse too. I mean at the warehouse. So for certain notes that I don't want like the employees to see, I just lock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense though.
Yeah,
because I have shared ones, but it's literally just like shared stuff with like Myra and all that, like where it's nothing crazy.
Yeah,
where I don't need a lot.
Oh yeah.
So
it's in my devices.
Business wise,
I'll sign into the same thing.
You wouldn't want specific things to be like that's management business stuff.
Yeah. That's
crazy.
But that's crazy.
Well, anybody out there, go start searching your friends' notes app, see what's up.
You can find the real tea there. You said what about me?
Right? Oh shit! Like
Who told you your notes
for real. Damn, I'm gonna ask Myra. Like, let me see your notes.
You got your notes. Well, how many notes do you have right now? Because you know how like it's
dude,
like it tells you a number.
I'm telling you, it's so basic. I have 60.
60? Okay, okay. I have 600.
Yeah, see?
Over 600 notes.
But I bet you that's a lot of the business stuff.
That's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot to dos, like live schedules, restocks, what to order. Yeah, it's a lot of like just straight business. Yeah.
Yeah, and I bet you some of those already got lost behind.
Yeah.
Where like they're old notes and you could have deleted them already, but they're just stuck there.
Yeah. There's how I go back to my notes. Oh shit, I remember I had written that because I need to order it. Like, oh
sure.
Yeah, so it's time where I actually forget because it just piled on.
Well, talking about that, okay, say that, right? Notes, you write it down to not forget certain like notes and all that. But I feel some of those things could be transferred to a calendar.
Yeah.
But do you use your calendar?
That's one thing I don't use. I mean, I hardly like very basic like trips.
Yeah, no, same.
And then sometimes like appointments for the girls.
Same.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah. Like because Myra, I feel with like notes and calendar, she uses that shit like very often.
Yeah.
Where it really organizes a lot of things, you know? And I use my shit and say that if Noah has an appointment coming up and I'll write it like, doctor's appointment at this time, at this place, boom, boom. Or say that, a trip. Like, we're going to Cancun. I wrote it down. I was like, Cancun, this day, this, whatever.
Yeah.
But some people use their calendar like on a weekly basis, like Monday through Friday, what's going on. And they write their shit down. Or even the whole month, you know? They already know certain days are coming up and boom.
Yeah.
I only use it. I was like, is there a holiday coming up this month? Like, you know?
Oh yeah. You see a little dot and oh shit, it is a holiday. Let me click on it and see what it is.
Yeah. It's not even my notes. It's just automatic from like the calendar.
Yeah. No, it could be very helpful because I remember back in the day when we had producer, her name was Alex, you know, like like very big help. She used to actually like organize everything in calendars, and we could see the whole breakdown, the whole month. Yeah, like what's going on. So yeah, I mean, it is very helpful.
No, it is, especially I feel what I see that helps a lot. Like if you guys know, Myra does TikToks, like, and I feel like she's very consistent on her TikToks, where she'll write it down, like, oh, this time, like, do this TikTok for this, or if she has a sponsor too, this sponsor's coming up, and that's like some of the notes she shares. Like she'll share me the notes for all like the sponsorships,
yeah,
so she don't have to like look at them, and like I help her out and like whatever,
yeah.
But that shit helps out. That shit just kind of organizes.
It does, yeah,
the whole week, and I just lag on it.
Yeah, like it definitely helps out, like in the aspect where like you can write it down and forget about it because like it'll notify you. Compared to like if you try to remember, like it's gonna eat you up the whole time. I have to remember.
Well, shit, that, and then you'll just for sure forget.
And then like the day of, you forget.
Yeah, and that like you have the calendar set up, and it'll set an alarm like ding ding ding, like and like today's whoever's birthday, or today's the day that we're
body wax or some shit. I don't know.
There you go. Today's the day. Again, back shots and Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Oh shit, that's funny though. I feel it's just so different from like us using those apps, where like I know for sure, like I said, I know Myra uses those quite often.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Damn, I just lag on it.
Okay.
But the fact that some people keep tea in their notes, I didn't know that.
Yeah, me neither. That's a little insight I've heard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I didn't even know you could lock them. That's just
crazy. Okay, yeah. Well, that part I just discovered like not that long ago, but yeah, you can lock your notes.
That's funny. Cool though.
Yeah,
technology, bro.
Right,
taking over.
So also, since we're in the topic of like phone and stuff, do you check your screen time, like on like what apps like you like use most of the week or shit like that?
I don't.
No,
but
same. Yeah.
I know for sure, like TikTok would be probably like one of the highest ones.
Be number one for you.
Yeah, but I was trying to, because we were talking about this before we start filming. But I was trying to check my screen time, but I have to set it up.
Oh, you that's weird. Yeah, because mine's like it shows me mine's, but it's not set. I mean, I didn't know I set it up. But I don't know. But my screen time, my daily average is 4 hours and 50 minutes.
4 hours and 50 minutes?
Yeah, 4. Yeah.
Yeah. See, watch. How about this? I'm gonna set up my screen time. How do I set up my screen time? Look, I'm gonna turn it on, and hopefully we have an update next week. But I know for sure TikTok's gonna be up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Her tells me that. So I spend my most time on utilities first, and then entertainment second, and then social media 3.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
And what utilities?
Yeah. So my top app is actually like a crypto wallet app. Yeah. Cause remember, brother. So we talk a lot, and we do a lot of like
crypto?
It's because like he's very into like meme coins right now. So we're trading meme coins. So that's why like it's like the top.
Oh, yeah. That's dope.
Yeah,
that's tight.
And then 2, YouTube for me. I love YouTube.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'll say TikTok and YouTube might be like the top one.
TikTok's not even okay. TikTok's like okay. Oh, because the week just restarted. That's why. I see. TikTok
that or also below. Spotify, because I'll randomly playing music whenever I'm doing anything. Like if I'm making candles or whatever, I'll just put Spotify and like let music play.
Yeah.
Or when I randomly work out, I'll fucking play music.
Have you heard of the guy from UK who his girlfriend, or I don't know if she's his ex-girlfriend now, but this was like 13 years ago. So the guy's like super into crypto, and then 13 years ago he had his wallet and his hard drive, because that's how he stored crypto with like info in drives and stuff like that. So his girlfriend actually threw out his hard drive just because he didn't take out the trash for a few days, and then that current wallet now that's missing or that's in the landfill is worth like over $1 billion. So right now as we speak, he's trying so hard to go dig it up, get approved to go like dig
shit,
up
I would
wallet. Too. Right? I'm like, who would it?
Well, shit, I'll say this. One, biggest bitch in the whole wide world. Throwing his fucking hard drive out.
And that's why I mentioned X, because after that shit, like what? You throw $1 billion away? Hold up.
That's crazy. But
That's life changing money right there.
I would do whatever I can to like.
It's like if you had a lottery ticket and like it's gone. I don't know. It's in the trash because you didn't take out the trash.
See, that's different though. Well, not that it's different, but the hard drive you could still find it and save it and get info. Yeah,
and then he's big.
A lotto ticket. That shit is a little piece of paper.
It's gone. Yeah, it's ripped up. It got ate by the dog or something. You know.
Yeah. So even if his hard drive is full of like shit and piss and whatever else,
for sure. Because I've been to a landfill once here in Corona. Reeks.
Oh,
terrible.
Did you go do a freaking little?
Yeah.
Was it Snow Angel?
A shit angel, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit and piss angel just.
No, yeah. I remember one time I went with their brother to toss a bunch of stuff, and it's bad. It's bad. So imagine like going to landfill. Okay, I gotta start digging.
Just shit.
13 years back. And you know how that shit gets filled up on a daily too.
Oh no, imagine. Hell yeah.
Imagine like in the UK, it's more compact, more people.
Well, think of this. Have you ever like when you roll out the dumpsters?
Yeah.
So on trash day. And you're like, whew, my dumpster stinks,
Oh, yeah.
Imagine that
on a hot day?
like, oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine that times like, I don't know.
Times thousands of pounds of shit.
Thousands of pounds more.
Like, would you consider it loss or would you like, no, I'm gonna dig.
For how much you said? Like
$1 billion.
If it's close to $1 billion, even if it's like several million, I'll do like, there's that chance.
100,000.
I thought 100 cash. I was like, no. Hell no. I could let 100 go, but like millions, like
we're talking billions now, apparently.
Well, but hundreds of millions.
It was crazy. Like, it's gonna keep going up too, though. Like that amount, like the more like it just sits there.
Yeah,
it's gonna keep going up. Yeah, it's gonna keep accumulating. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I would definitely say that. I know that money is somewhere within.
Yeah.
That landfill, right?
Like that wallet
that is willing to work with me and like, yo, if y'all help me get this shit, I will give you guys like every single worker. I'll give y'all each worker $1 million.
Right?
You know, I'm about to get
at that point. Like I tell the company, give me, you know what? Like you keep 50%. Just go fucking dig. Go do everything for me.
Even 50%. Like you're still gonna be good.
That's $500 million.
Like that company would be like thriving.
Hell yeah.
Well, maybe not even that. Like. I feel because what if the company doesn't pay off the workers and the workers aren't into it? You know, that's why each worker, anybody that is willing to work with me, I'll give each person that's willing to work with me $1 million.
Yeah,
even if it's multiple companies helping me out, I'll be like, each one of your workers $1 million. Whoever finds that shit, an extra $1 million for that one person.
And then you light them up and you hype them up.
Yeah,
like come on guys,
dig that shit. You're not gonna come down here, no.
Like in the war movies, hurrah!
You know, for real.
Yeah.
Get them all excited to dig through poop and
rally it up.
And
I buy them coffee every single day, Monster, whatever you guys need.
Yeah. At the end of the day, after you guys' shower, coffee and donuts are ready for you.
Yeah. No, but that's a lot of money though. That's crazy.
It's
like,
a lot.
I'm sure. Like at the time where she threw it away, it's probably worth like a few thousand or less, which is still a lot of money to toss, you know.
But say that, right? You do crypto as well,
yeah.
And within like a year, it accumulates a lot.
Yeah.
So now imagine 13 years.
See, that's a lot
of being like. Probably one of the first people to like started that shit.
Yeah, like that wallet could put you in the top 100 of the richest people in the world.
No, for real.
It's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. Oh my God. After he finds it, he better like post random billboards of like saying biggest bitch in the whole wide world. And like it has a picture of his ex. All over the world, billboards.
That or he could probably thank her because if it wasn't for her tossing it, he would have probably like spent that shit the moment it reached a couple grand, you know?
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Yeah, because like the reason why it's like so much worth now, you know, because he hasn't touched it like in so long.
Yeah, but now he has the
chance
of never being able to touch it.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Maybe they should have just not fought and broke up.
Maybe he should have
just took out that damn trash.
Right?
Remember we were talking about last week? Like Us, man, we gotta get better at that.
Yeah.
Take out the trash.
Example number one.
Yeah. Oh,
They
man.
would throw your wallet away. Fuck, you imagine?
Dude.
Where's my wallet? I threw it away. Why? My ID's in there. Fuck.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Almost $1 billion. Like, I'm telling you, even half of that, even if it was like 500 million.
Yeah.
Even 100 million. I'd been like, I'm going in there and digging that shit myself.
I'm skinny dipping in that shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Give me a biohazard suit. I'll be swimming like nothing up in there.
Give me a, what do you call those? The
Snorkel?
Give me a snorkel. I go snorkeling.
Oh, man. Dude. Well, that's another thing, too. I feel that because he hasn't got the approval to like go dig for it.
Yeah, because apparently, I think like in the UK, it's illegal to do that. You have to get you have to run through. I feel like it's illegal everywhere, right?
I would think so.
Yeah,
like the landfields, because I remember watching some documentary thing. Yeah. Landfills, they have like think of it like a mountain, right?
Yeah,
and they have these like pipes
to
release
dangerous.
Like gases.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah,
yeah, and it builds up like toxins and shit.
Yeah, so imagine like if it's not legal, like people would probably kick it there and do.
Kick it there?
You know, people nowadays.
Don't shut the landfill.
Yeah, they probably would. They'd probably start a fire and that shit would probably blow up.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
If someone threw like a I don't know,
a cigarette butt or something.
Shit, yeah, some shit like that, probably blow up the whole damn thing.
Yeah, blow up the whole.
But someone going in there and like, because think of that, if a company went and sent out several people to try to go find this hard drive, if those toxins start getting into the lungs and all that and start...
Yeah, it's dangerous, yeah.
So
at the same time, you're going to have to remove the trash like slowly, like little by little, yeah. Safely, yeah. Because if you do it all at once, you risk some fucking chemical reaction. I don't know, but some gases like mixing with each other too fast.
And what if they don't find it? Like they have this hope of like... I don't know if... I'm sure this guy would be like willing to pay some company off.
Yeah.
And it has to be a lot. But if they go do all this... shit, and then
it's because
we couldn't find nothing.
13 years of fucking straight shit on top of it.
For real,
that's a lot. Because like if you think like in a month, I'm sure like it accumulates a lot.
Oh yeah,
because it's from like the whole neighborhood, the whole city, the whole state, probably. You know.
Oh, that's a lot of shit.
Years for a whole like, because the UK is like an island, it's like a country, but it's an island, or I think you know what I mean.
I don't know.
So you know all their shit goes to probably the same landfills. Cause you know how like we have our California one, and then Arizona has theirs, and vice versa. Well, I'm sure they probably have like just one.
No way.
Because UK is an island, or they probably have 2, 3 tops. I don't know,
but still,
yeah.
Oh my god, that's
a lot of stuff.
I'll just
you know what
the shit will be worth it. I'm telling you, if they actually get everything organized, and like, I'm down to dig through shit because I'm gonna get paid. Fuck it, you know.
Yeah,
it'll be worth it.
It's like the modern time of like digging for gold, you know, like the pirates were searching for gold. Oh,
yeah, but they had to dig through dirt. This motherfucker's gonna have to dig through the
bottom of the ocean, the coral reef, all beautiful and shit. Oh, treasure chest full of gold.
Like, okay, say this: have you ever accidentally thrown something out in the trash and you're like, and that little bit of like trash juice gets on you and you're like, you know, like it's gross.
No, or like for example, you throw like a bottle cap, it gets lost in there immediately. So imagine like a hard drive is tiny compared to a landfill.
Hell yeah!
Like how the fuck are they ever gonna find that?
It's like the needle in the haystack, but now it's the hard drive in the shit pile.
Literally.
Oh man. Well, I'll just say this: if that guy needs help, I'm here. I'm down to get paid. Speaking of trash, have you seen P. Diddy?
Oh, did he do it? We're gonna find out.
Did he?
I'm sure he did it.
His court started today.
Oh,
and they released like some pictures of him,
like mugshots of how he looks in prison.
Yeah, watch.
Let me see. I don't know see that.
And he just looks like time got to him.
He looks like he did it, huh?
He did it. He did.
Oh, what? He aged fast,
right?
In prison.
And I'm like, maybe he was like doing.
He's probably dyeing his hair constantly. Then,
yeah,
huh?
Right. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. But I don't know. Time got to him, or somebody in prison got to him. They definitely got to him.
They definitely got to him. Yeah.
But that's crazy.
Today, so his trial starts. You know, for how long it is?
No. But I know it just started this morning.
Okay.
And then they released that picture. I'm sure it's going to be a long trial.
It's a long trial.
Especially with shit that like that. Yeah. There's a lot of detail.
Too much details. And like, we're not even going to know anything. They're not going to release nothing to watch.
Well, that, and then, one, they're going to have so much shit that they have to cover. And then two, even for himself, whoever is working with him and all that are going to get like the best lawyers and trying to fight no matter what. Yeah. And, like, it's not one of those cases of like, oh, if you don't win, like, you don't have to pay. Like, no, this is like, no, we're paying the biggest lawyer and like, help us out type of shit.
The whole team. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's going to be a long process with that shit. But it started. So we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
I'm sure they're going to slowly be releasing like shit out.
I mean, I hope so. Yeah. Cause I want to know.
That's like,
I want to know who did it? Who did it?
Diddy did it. Nope.
Diddy for sure. He's always in prison.
But yeah, that started. But other than that, just recently as well, did you see they picked the new pope?
Oh, they did. Yeah, he's the first American pope. I saw that. Yeah,
that's crazy.
But so he was born in America, but he was in America, huh?
No. Well, from what I saw, he was born here. But he did most of his living in where was it?
Yeah,
somewhere else.
Yeah, because I know, like, obviously to like
be a pope,
he probably has to go to like the Vatican and stay there for months or years and then do probably like missions. You know how like
well, even that, like, obviously there has to be some sort of like way to become a pope where you don't just like apply, like,
you don't sit just at home,
yeah. Like, I want to be a pope today,
yeah.
So I'm sure they have their like, oh, you have to be within several years doing this and whatever, So from him being like just born in the States won't really like stop him from being like the pope just because he did all, I'm sure, like, I don't know what it takes, but like schooling or whatever, like you said, living in the Vatican and doing all his services, this and that.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of stuff I'm sure he had to do behind the scenes. But I feel a lot of people are just looking at like, oh, he was born like an American.
Yeah. Like,
because even some people were saying on the news, it was like, oh, how is he born American? But the first thing that he says, like on like becoming a pope, like when he first came out, wasn't even English.
No.
I was like, what the, like, it's like he's not out in freaking Cali making an announcement or some shit,
Yeah.
So I don't know. That just had me like.
I mean, maybe. I mean, that's cool that he knows all these languages.
Well, if anything, like, that's a respect of like.
Yeah, I feel like he has to know a bunch of languages because he's not just gonna speak to English speaking people.
Well, yeah, he's not gonna come out like, "What's up, people? I'm the new Vatican or Pope." It's like, of course he's gonna have.
He has all
his role.
Like,
So I don't know.
I mean,
that's like, how some people they're like that. He was born here in America, but he decided to become like obviously the Pope.
They go like abroad or something.
Yeah. So like he completely left the States and like went and moved out and lived over there where he became the Pope now.
Yeah, because like if he wouldn't have moved, he probably would never become the Pope.
Yeah, that's why. Like, imagine right now if you decided like I want to become a Pope, like it's not gonna be that easy, or it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, or like for example, like I want to learn about nature and forest. I'm not gonna learn anything just being here at home. I have to go to the rainforest or something and be there.
Yeah. You have to be up like in front of it, like how Steve Irwin, his son.
Oh yeah.
What's his name? I forgot his name.
I forgot. Yeah, but he like looks just like him though. Huh?
Dude, he does. And I brought this up before, where like,
and it's cool that he loves that. like what his dad did too.
Yeah,
I love that.
And that, like, if he completely left that type of lifestyle and like moved out to Cali, and he would be completely different from like that type of lifestyle.
Yeah.
But since he continued it, like he does exactly everything like how his dad did.
Yeah.
So that's iconic. But this guy kind of did the opposite. He was living a life over here and like decided to leave this to become a Pope. That's iconic.
Yeah, I mean,
that's dope.
Well, congrats to him and wish him the
I
best.
don't know anything about it. Like, I'm not Catholic, but I was just like, that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I just know that. Well, before I was a kid, I used to always think that the Pope was the one that actually spoke to God. Like he was a messenger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he would have a conversation with him.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
it's because I'm as a kid, like you kind of like they kind of like not teach you that because I'm sure they don't teach you that, but
you think
make it seem like that way. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I remember, like, as a kid, growing up, like the priests and all that, I thought they like they only talk to like God. And,
yeah.
You know, like. Mm-hmm. Like it was something completely like
they have conversation with them and
like they legit like see him type
and
of
they
thing.
Tell us what they
that like you know how like I forgot what movie is it, but like say that like they would walk into like a room and like actually talk to him, and then they come out and let us know how the convo
this is his word.
But it's not like that.
Yeah, it's not like that. Yeah.
So that I see that. Like I remember as a kid I kind of saw it like that too, but obviously now growing up I'm like, oh no, it's just different.
He just like it's the Pope is like, I guess like the higher of like the Catholic Church, like the
like a higher priest or
like the highest priest, huh?
Yeah,
the highest priest of the Catholic Church.
Yeah, something like that. I could be completely wrong, but
yeah,
I'm not.
I just know at the Vatican, it's its own country, huh? Inside a country, huh? Like it's inside Italy, and it's all like boarded up across. Yeah, I think so.
I just know, like the whole when the Pope dies and they let the like white smoke. That's when they chose.
I think like the gray smoke is that he passed away, I think, and then the white smoke is that
they chose
a new Pope. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How do they change the color on the smoke?
I think like a type of wood they burn, probably.
It has to be.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like when you make carne asada, like you always use the coal. And then we're making bonfire, you use another type of wood, you know?
No, but also why when you said when you're making carne asada, instantly in my head was picturing all the like
the Pope,
the priests or people like cooking carne asada and let the smoke slowly go out. That's funny, but that's cool. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. I feel that type of lifestyle is so different from like
I feel like
a normal lifestyle out here.
Yeah.
So that takes a lot of discipline. That's hard, bro.
Years of discipline.
Yeah, and see, that's another reason why I'm like, that's crazy because he was born out here and lived out there, where like that different lifestyle and like discipline and
and I'm sure like even in like your discipline, like they don't just pick anyone to become the Pope. You know what I mean?
Sure,
I'm sure I look at like every aspect.
Well, how long did it take for them to choose him? Like a week?
I think about a week.
Yeah,
about like a weekish.
Because they didn't just instantly like, oh, this one passed and like, boom, the new one, like a vice president type of shit, you know?
Yeah, they have a whole.
I'm sure they still like,
they have their time and they go over people who are like,
like
who could become
kind of next runner up, but like let's choose out of these people, like,
out of like these 10, which would Congrats to him on becoming a new Pope, and wish him the best. Yeah, yeah. All right, so my quote for the week is discipline is a bridge between goals and accomplishments. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we all have goals. Yeah. But we accomplish them. Yeah. And that's where discipline comes in. And then how do you deal with be disciplined, Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you gotta stay the course. Yeah. Yeah. And I remember we were talking about this a while back with the whole working out thing, where it's like, oh yeah, because you can have motivation. Yeah. But at the end of the day, like, what's gonna get you that? You know, like that. You have those abs, or the big arms. Yeah, discipline. Or even at that, whatever it is, like discipline is gonna be the main thing. You could be motivated about something, but motivation runs out. Yeah. If you discipline, it's that constant of like, no, it's this way. And I have to. Like you could be motivated to start a book, but you gotta be disciplined to finish the book, because some books are big, they're long. They're pretty big books out there in the world, dude. For real, like the Harry Potter ones, they're like what, like 10 books, and they're like this thick each. Like, I just watch the movies. Yeah, same. I'll be disciplined in that way. I'll be disciplined. Watch all the movies this week. Yeah, that's funny. All right. So I got a quote for you guys. Wake up with determination, go to bed with satisfaction. Oh, yeah. Determined to get shit done that day. Yeah. So by the time you're at night, you don't have to worry like, I did it. Got shit done. Yeah.
and peaceful sleep.
Yeah.
That's what we all need. Peaceful sleep.
Guys. So every day, wake up determined and go to sleep satisfied. Like you did it. You did it. And then repeat all over again the next day.
Mm-hmm. That part, bro. Mm-hmm. That's dope. I like that.
Yeah.
I feel, you know what? Myra did this on her mirror. But like in the restroom, like the mirror, you know, when you're brushing your teeth and all that.
Oh, yeah.
She has a quote written down, and it's something like that, like a little like disciplining like quote where it's like, oh, what does she have? But it has like a little quote,
like a little quote of the week moment, or like quote of the day,
kind of like that, but like kind of like how you said, like wake up with determination. Like say that like on front of the mirror. So like I remember I was watching some TikTok and it said like if you stare yourself in the mirror and you like tell yourself like today,
you may eventually scare yourself.
Get it done. No. That I've done that like when
you get like, lost in your eyes, like
yeah, bro.
where the fuck, like who's watching you,
bro? Oh my god, you know I've done that to the point where I'm like tripped out about myself. I'm like, I gotta stop looking at me. I'm conscious when I'm looking at myself, like who's like ugly motherfucker, right? I'm like, what the hell? What put you together? But yeah, she has a quote, and I feel that helps out when someone looks at themselves in the mirror and like you tell yourself, oh, today's your day and this and that. Yeah. Like it pushes you to like
you get like you feel determined to be successful that day.
Yeah, so I want to do that. I want to write something like.
And then at night, like, what would you put at night to know that you accomplished it? In the restroom door in front of the toilet?
On the toilet paper? When you're about to wipe, but you pull down the paper and it says, you did it. Yeah. And you use that one piece of paper to wipe.
I did it, yeah.
Done, son. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Well, hopefully y'all enjoyed that podcast. We definitely had a great time. Yes, as usual.
Always a good time here.
Yeah,
the Kingdom.
Salud. To that. Yeah.
All right, you guys. So until next time, you guys, hope you have a good rest of your week.
Mm-hmm. And if anybody ever hits you guys up and they're going to pay you $1 million to go pick some shit out, go do it.
Yes. Also, guys, don't forget to take out the trash, please.
Oh, for real.
Your girl would throw your shit away, apparently.
Mm-hmm. For real.
Your wallet, apparently.
Yeah. Peace out, y'all. Have a safe night, safe day. That's it.
The wrap.
Yeah. Deuces.